Hey everybody, this is Fi. I'm checking out Type Night. This is part of the AGDG Demo Day 20. This is apparently a typing game, which is probably not good for me. I'm not, well, I can type well sometimes. I like to say I have finger dyslexia, so I tend to have very poor accuracy in my typing, even if I can type relatively fast. But sometimes I can do okay, so we're going to give this a shot anyways and kind of see what happens here. Got the game page open here. It says goal, type out the words above the enemies to defeat them. Tips, you can erase the entire line at once by pressing the delete key. Might have to use that a lot. Don't wait for the animation to end to type the next word. One attack can target multiple enemies if you're fast enough. Wow, okay. Features stats tracking. Check out your high scores and graph of your past performances. Import any text from the clipboard. Interesting. Skeletons will have the words from your text in order. Planned features, other stuff here. Please leave feedback. Alright, so we're going to give this a try real quick like here. This is unfortunately a windowed game, so it's rather small. I don't think I can full screen it or anything. Oh, the mouse does weird stuff to the image here though. I don't know why it does that in this particular direction, but it's cool with the parallax and everything. I don't really know. I guess it's supposed to make the menu juicy. Can I do this with the keyboard? Oh, I can. Alright. Kind of works with the keyboard too. Okay. That's cool. It is kind of weird when it mushes the guy down in the bottom corner, but I like the parallax effect a lot. I don't think yeah, I didn't get rid of the overlay. Sorry about that. So I got distracted, I think, by this effect here. But yeah, this is a windowed game, so it's going to be blown up a bit, which means it will be a little blurry in the 1080p capture here. But we're just going to go into, well, let's check options. Maybe there are no options. Alright, I don't think options work, so we're just going to go to start and we're going to give this a shot. Actually, shoot, I don't think I can pause this, but I have to turn up the level here a little bit. We're going to die. Compared to the last game I played, it's pretty quiet. I don't think it actually is. No, it's not. It's not really quiet. It's just the other game was really loud. Let's see. All right. Enter is restart. All right. Oh my gosh. I have to. I'm not even positioned right here. It'd be nice if there's a little bit of a pause beforehand so you could kind of get yourself ready. I'm just gonna try and... I gotta move myself over here a little bit. Move the mic a little so I can be aligned properly with my keyboard. Because it's different for typing versus, you know, playing a FPS or whatever. Use a mouse keyboard. Alright, enter restart. Oh gosh, no, I gotta move this too. Okay, here we go, How do we... Can we quit? It'd be nice if there's a way to quit instead of just having to wait to die. Do you have to press something after... I'm not going to be able to talk and do this at the same time. Is it enter or space or... Did I type that wrong? I was leaning forward trying to see why that didn't work. I don't know. Just type and press space or type and press enter or what is it? I don't know why that one didn't work. Persona, Unity, Morpheus, Abyss, Hopper, oh crap. No. Blue shift. No, that wasn't very good. See, once you mess up on one, it's gonna pretty much mess you up for a lot of stuff there. Alright, I really like I can't talk and do this at the same time. Is there a pause? Let's see if there's a pause. I don't think there's a pause. See, why didn't... I don't know if this is it getting buggy here or something? Or am I typing in the wrong one, or sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know what's up with that. But I wanted to say I really like how the letters above the enemies, you can kind of see your progress in typing them as they gray out. That's really nice touch. It really works well. Syndrome, wave, oops. Yeah, see, as soon as I mess up, it just ruins me. Oh, that was... yeah. So that's the thing. With typing games, or just any kind of typing test or whatever, the thing is always that you have to be 100% accurate, and if you're not, you have to go back and correct it, which is reasonable in one sense, but in the other sense, like if you're actually typing something from like a practical perspective, if you're just typing like an essay or something, and you make like one typo, that doesn't like invalidate everything you write after that in the essay. But if you're taking a typing test or a game like this, if you hit one wrong key and you just keep on typing, everything you do at that point is wrong until you go back, you know, backspace a million times and correct that one typo or whatever. So that's a thing I've always noticed, is that like even like word per minute tests or whatever, they don't accommodate for the idea that you could make one typo and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't like invalidate how fast you can type, in a sense, by making one mistake. You know, there's an idea that you know, there's different ways to measure typing speed, which I don't know if there's actually like standards for that besides what just the standard word per minute, which is what I'm used to. But if you could type like 150 words per minute with one error, versus like doing the same thing but the one error like invalidated the last half of what you did, so it ends up you typed 60 words per minute or something. There's just an idea there that if there was some kind of a forgiveness element to making certain errors, that I think it would be more accommodating in a sense. But demanding perfection, on the other hand, is not necessarily bad or wrong. So there's kind of two different approaches there. So I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a lot more complicated to work in this element of allowing an error, because that's just like a whole other complicated thing. Whereas if you hit like an extra button or something, then how do you make the program understand that? Or if you completely miss a key and you type the rest of it right, you know, how do you make the program understand that, and what counts as an error and what doesn't, and how will the program understand that, and how will they treat that? And it brings up all these questions, but I think it's worth considering personally. The idea that if you make like one error or two here and there, I just don't like the idea of having to mash the backspace key like 50 times when you suddenly realize that you like hit the wrong key like 10 keys ago or something. And yeah, hopefully I articulated that reasonably well. It's kind of a simple concept that's weird to talk about, I guess, but I should have hit enter after I stopped talking, because I can't play this and talk at the same time. I'm just gonna die, and I'm gonna try it one more time here. Foundation, Hermes, Carbon Agent, Clover, Abyss, Hephaestus, Hermes, Alpha, Pulse, Sentinel, Biohazard. That was the hard one. So yeah, that wasn't very good. You know, I could, obviously if I practice more I could do a little better, but for the sake of the video I'm gonna try and keep it a little brief, so I'm gonna go back to the menu here. Import from clipboard. That's a really cool idea. I like that. Statistics. So these are, yeah, there's a bunch of zeros down here, but this is really cool. I like that you put this in, and it gives you the idea that you can kind of challenge yourself and see how you've improved or whatever. Summary. Oh, that's cool. Be nice if there's some kind of like a line of, I don't know. I mean, there's also this idea that when you're looking at this, I have all these zeros, which were where I didn't even try, obviously. So that would obviously skew the results for this. So that's kind of an unfortunate aspect of this, I think. But yeah, the options doesn't work so far. There's credits here. You got font, music. Wait, what? Skeleton. I guess background is these three people. The three people that maybe they did different backgrounds or something. It just seems like a lot of people to do one background or something, or any backgrounds. But yeah, I think what was I gonna say? Oh, just the idea of being able to have a bit of a space there so you can kind of set yourself up. Like you click start and it'd be nice if it said like get ready and then you can like press space to begin or something. Oops. Also, oh, that didn't work. Yeah, I do think it was a little buggy at a couple points there. I don't know about the last time, I don't know what I typed, but it seemed like there were a couple points when I think I typed it correctly and it just didn't register. But I'm also noticing there doesn't seem to be like any kind of difficulty settings or modes or anything. So, I mean, that seems like an obvious thing to add in. Like if you have someone who is a beginner typer or something, they're going to be pretty overwhelmed by this. And someone who's way better than I am would probably just play it like endlessly. I don't know if it gets harder over time, you know, maybe that's the case, but it starts out, obviously, it starts out reasonably challenging. So, you know, that'd be something to consider, just different difficulty modes and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think it's obviously really basic. It's not the sort of thing that's never been done before or anything, or has a lot to it, but I think it's reasonably fun. I do like this parallax background. I don't know if there's anything you can do with it, like in the context of gameplay, like this zooming effect, but yeah, it's kind of cool just to see your guy just chop down the guys while you're typing, so it's fun. Yeah, I think it's a fun game, and hopefully you'll kind of polish it up more. It'd be nice to have like online statistics or something, or like if you put it on Steam, you could maybe compare to your Steam friends or something. That'd be fun, but you know, maybe that's too ambitious, I don't know. But yeah, it's a cool game, and hopefully there's something useful in this video. And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.